All right, y'all. I got here just some of this regular sugar cookie dough. This is the pre-baked kind, so I didn't have to bore y'all with my little recipes. But what I'm gonna try and do is take some of these babies and we're gonna make us a nice little little crust with this cookie dough for these cute little Valentine treats. It actually doesn't have to be Valentine. It can be any kind at any time. But we're just kind of getting into the lovey-dovey spirit, y'all. So we're just placing these in our little small dish. What is this, an 8x8? And then we're gonna take our fingers, and y'all, it's only me that's eating this and my family, so y'all just don't worry, my hands are washed. It's gonna be just fine, I promise. Okay, so we're gonna pack that on in to the bottom of this. I did spray this baby with some Pam so that it don't stick. But y'all, whatever you use, maybe butter or whatever else, I don't care. Just as long as it don't stick to the pan. Okay, next up, we're switching it up on y'all. We're going golden double stuffed Oreos, and we're gonna make us a nice little layer. Oh, I kind of broke that one, so Kaylee will get to eat that one. But we're gonna get us a nice little crust with these. Man, these things are fragile. All right, so we're gonna do 4, and I think 4. So we're gonna have us 16 total Oreos in this. And y'all, this is gonna be so surprising. And y'all, when you bring this to a party or you make this for your family, they're gonna be so surprised. They're gonna be ready to eat it, just like I am making it, okay? So we got 16 of them Oreos. And now we're gonna set this baby off to the side, bring it in my bowl. And y'all, I got here some Strawberry Supreme cake mix, but we're not making a cake. We are gonna turn this into some brownie mix, y'all. And with some brownie mix, we're gonna add it on top of them Oreos, and y'all just kind of create us a beautiful, wonderful mixture. I got here 1/4 cup of water, and I'm gonna add some vegetable oil. We're just gonna add about 1/2 cup, so I'm gonna make sure this lines up right to about 3/4 cup. And then I'm pouring that right on into this cake mix that we're turning into a brownie mix. And then I had my trusty Kaylee assistant crack me up some of these eggs. We got 2 of these. And we're just gonna get our whisk, and we're gonna whisk this baby on up. And y'all, we're gonna create us just this beautiful pink batter. But it's not just any beautiful pink batter, y'all. We got here some white bacon chips. I think it's white chocolate. If you got some cream cheese kind, y'all, I'll put that in, but I probably had about 1/2 a bag. And you can just kind of put in whatever kind of chips you like. But I'm gonna make sure this is all mixed up, y'all. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, now that this baby's done, let's bring in this bad boy. And y'all, it's time to press or spread all this in. Oh yeah, it is mixed up so perfectly in there. But we're just gonna get all this out, and we're gonna make sure that our Oreos are covered and everything's covered up so nice. All right, that's good enough for me. And now y'all, we're just gonna spread this around, cover up them Oreos. Don't worry about that powder, y'all. It's just gonna be perfect for them brownies, okay? But we're just gonna make sure all of this is nice and even. And then we're gonna add us a cute little top. And since it's Valentine's Day, I got some of my sweet Valentine's Day mix sprinkles. And y'all, I'm just gonna kind of go at it. And it's okay, these are gonna bake. Hopefully they'll melt into it. But y'all, guess what? That's it. Now we're gonna set the oven at 350, and we're gonna leave this baby in there for about 35 minutes. All right, y'all, look at how beautiful this little brownie cookie thing turned out. Now, y'all, I did leave this in there for about 45 minutes because, I don't know, it just wasn't ready. It was still kind of jiggling in the middle, but y'all, let me show you this actually before I start cutting into it. Look at that cookie. That cookie is cooked. And them sides are crispy. So y'all, I think it's just time to get us a nice, perfect corner slice. You already know that I like my corners. So we're gonna get us a nice little piece. Let me plop it on right here. Now, it may not be the prettiest thing, but y'all, take a look inside here. Look at all them layers. Y'all, I see the cookie. Woo! Okay, so now, I did let it cool off a little bit before showing y'all this. So I'm just gonna have to take a bite. But everything is cooked and I'm ready. I don't know if my Valentine's getting this. I might be keeping it for myself.